Have you ever thought about a spiritual point of no return? A place of total self-annihilation that somehow leads to an incredible rebirth? Well, today we're journeying into one of the most mysterious concepts on the Tree of Life, the Abyss of Da'at, and we're going to meet the three powerful emissaries who guard its path. All right, so here's how we're going to tackle this. We're going to break it down step by step. First, we'll get a handle on what this abyss thing even is. Then we'll meet its three guardians, one by one: the gatekeeper, the void, and the supernova. And finally, we'll see how they all click together in this incredible process of transformation. So let's jump in. Okay, first things first, before we can even think about crossing this abyss, we've got to understand the terrain. So what exactly is this place they call Da'at? Right, so on the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, most of the points, or Sephirah, are kind of like stable states of consciousness. But Da'at is the odd one out. It's not a place you can just hang out in. It's a full-on gateway, a wormhole, really, between the world you can see and touch and, well, the world you can't. It's the spot where the very fabric of reality just gets twisted inside out. And let's be super clear about this. This isn't some gentle, gradual change. The source material is very blunt. Engaging with Da'at is a radical, all-or-nothing leap. Just like it says right here, it's a jump into the abyss. We're talking about a genuine point of no return. So you might be wondering, who's in charge of this controlled chaos? Well, that's where the three emissaries come in. You can think of them as cosmic bouncers, or maybe equalizers is a better word. Their whole job is to manage this intense transition, flipping the polarity of energy and connecting the two sides of existence: the tree of light, the Sephirah, and the tree of shadow, the Qulaphoth. They are the ones holding the keys. All right, so let's meet our first guide, the one standing at the gate. This section is all about the gatekeeper and something called Daglay's inversion. Daglay is the guardian of the threshold, but maybe a better way to think of him is as the great trickster. He's the initiator. He's the very first face you see, standing right at the entrance to the abyss, and his entire job is to kickstart this profound, totally irreversible change. So how does he do it? Well, Daglay's whole purpose is to completely dismantle the person you think you are. He forcibly strips away your social masks, he nullifies your precious logic and turns it into raw, primal emotion. He basically takes your neat, ordered world, grabs it, and flips it completely upside down, initiating that free fall into the abyss. And this image here really nails it. You can see Daglai standing right there at the doorway between that structured tree of life and the chaos of the abyss. He is the entry point, the point A of this whole wild ride, the one who turns the key and shoves the door open. Okay, the gate is open, you've stepped through, and now you're in the abyss itself. This is the domain of our second emissary, Amaya, and her whole deal is dissolution. Now, Amaya is different. She's not some guide he's going to meet you and shake your hand. No, she is the space. She's the living, breathing energy of the abyss. The moment you step inside, you are literally inside of her. You're just existing in this in-between state, not quite here, but not quite there either. And inside this place, this cosmic womb, Amaya's whole process is about total surrender. That old identity you clung to with all its memories and baggage, it just gets gently but completely washed away. What's left? Nothing but pure potential. A totally blank slate, just waiting for a new creation to be written on it. Okay, so after the quiet, absolute nothingness of the void comes the climax of the journey. We're talking an explosive rebirth, and our guide for this part is the final emissary, Trichley. So if Amaya was that quiet, all-encompassing void, Trichley is the complete opposite. He's the lightning strike. They call him the cosmic defibrillator, which is just an amazing image, right? It's not about gently restarting the system. It's a massive shock that reboots you into a completely new configuration. Yeah, this is no gentle sunrise. This is a cataclysmic event. The text calls it a dazzling supernova flash. Imagine that, a sudden blinding burst of energy that literally creates a brand new universe inside of you. So remember how Daglay was point A, the entrance? Well, Trichley is your explosive exit, point B. He gives you that final radical push that completely annihilates whatever's left of your old self and propels your transformed consciousness out of the abyss and into a brand new existence. All right, so we've met our three guides one-on-one. Now let's zoom out a bit and see how these powerful forces actually work together, like gears in a single incredible machine of transformation. They call it the quantum sluice. And as you can see, it's this perfect three-stage cascade. It's so elegant. You've got step 1, Dagley handles the entrance, inverting your reality. Step 2, Amaya takes over for the process, dissolving you in the void. And then, step 3, Triclay brings it home with the exit, triggering that explosive rebirth. Each step is perfectly timed, and you absolutely need one for the next to happen. This table here just lays it all out so perfectly. It's a fantastic summary. You can see each emissary, their main job, their archetype, and how they get it done. Just look at the flow. Dagley, the trickster, flips your polarity. That allows Amaya, the mother, to dissolve your personal history. And that sets the stage for Triclay, the defibrillator, to just annihilate the old you in that final supernova. See? It's a completely interconnected, seamless system. And this is the result. This is the ultimate before and after. You go in with mental order and you come out with quantum synthesis. You enter as this structured, conditioned person, bound by social rules and cause and effect logic, but you exit as a free cosmic soul, totally liberated from all those old chains. So here's the key takeaway. This terrifying jump into the abyss, it's not random chaos, not at all. As it says right here, it's a controlled deconstruction. It's a super precise, almost alchemical process, and it's all designed for one thing: to achieve profound spiritual freedom and unlock a much higher state of being. Which, of course, brings us to the final question on the screen. This journey through Da'at, it's not just some abstract mystical idea. It's a real map for radical transformation. It's a process of letting go of every single thing you think you are so you can become everything you could be. So the real question is, are you ready to make that jump?